Hello everybody and welcome back to another GTA 5 LSPDFR Patrol. It's your boy Gaming for Life here, and I want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by and watching. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Really appreciate all the support and motivation from every single one of you. Today we're going to be rolling as the San Andreas State Police, a K-9 unit. It's going to be a night patrol, and we are using this Christmas tree right here. This thing is lit up. I love it. I use this pack all the time, and we just switch through the vehicles because the pack comes with so many vehicles, and absolutely love the Dodge Charger right here. So we'll go ahead and get a good look at it. So this whole patrol I'm doing first person, and we're just gonna keep it legit out here. We got another San Andreas State Police Ford Explorer right there. What's up, brother? But we are gonna go ahead and get out here. We got our K-9 Ace in the back. You guys could see him right there. And we are gonna go ahead and get out here. So we got the plate readers right here. Look at the wig wags and tail lights. I love that. Absolutely love it. Rich Life Dre, how you doing? LT Jerry Kingston. We got Joseph the Codemaster 26 My Gaming. We got YouTuber channel in here. How you guys doing today? Let me know in chat how you guys are doing. Thank you all for coming by. This is my favorite pack right here. You guys were wondering, this is basically one of my favorite packs. Just based off the lights, the amount of detail that they put into the vehicles. And later on in our patrol, we'll switch up vehicles. You guys know how we do on this channel. Like, when I'm halfway through my patrol, we'll switch up to a vehicle and we'll let you all decide in chat which vehicle you want me to use. Because we have Ford Explorer, we have the Crown Vic, we have the Ford Taurus, we have the Chevy Silverado. Just all kinds of cars that come with this pack. But we'll go ahead and switch up throughout halfway through our patrol. But let's go and get out here and see what we get into, and see if we catch some speeders out here on the highway. As you see, I'm facing in the direction of Los Santos, so we'll try to take some calls out here in Los Santos. I'll also try to help city units out, but for now we're just doing traffic enforcement. So let's go and get out here. Gaming Studios, how you doing? Yeah, I'll try to stay in the city, Joseph. So let me go and cut my lights out right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull forward right here. The speed limit through the city is 55 all the way through the city. So anybody going over 65 will go and initiate a stop on them. Did not mean to hit that. So let's go and hit F5. And we're going to go and put our speed radar out. I'm going to put it over there. We also have our plate readers going for us. So we get a hit off a plate, we'll go and initiate a stop on the vehicle. But let me know in chat how your guys' weekend went. I went to a haunted house yesterday. Had a lot of fun with that. And I was just hanging out with some family and friends. So sorry I did not stream yesterday. I do apologize about that. We gotta pay attention though, because if you see who owner wanted, what was that on the baller in the left lane? Go ahead and catch up with him. I'm gonna catch up with this baller in the left lane. It's gonna be a white 4-door SUV. I believe it's the white one. Either this one right here. I believe it's gonna be this one. Let me get this dude out of my way. Get out of the way. I'm gonna catch up with this guy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this one right here. Dispatch, let me get a plate check. He's swerving. Give me OOPVF 648. Baller, occupy one time.
Target license plate 00 Paul Boy Frank 648. A warrant issued.
And he's
Proceed
cutting traffic too. You're gonna do that right in front of a cop. I'm gonna go and initiate a stop on him. Alright, so this dude right here has a warrant. We gotta hit off our plate readers, and go ahead and initiate a stop on him. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and stop him right here. He has a bench warrant out for his arrest. So let me go ahead and make sure I click this. Perfect. 306 Charlie Dispatch. Show me on the 1011 Strawberry Avenue, across street Integrity Way, facing south. 4-door baller, occupy one time. White in color.
10-4.
Dispatch requested code 2 backup.
Backup needed.
You're gonna reinstall this pack again?
Exile City.
James Bay, thanks for all the mod tutorials. I watch the majority of. Hey, no problem, James. Truckman, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Joseph, my day was good. Thank you for asking, man. How was your day? All right, so we got an additional here. Let me go ahead and hop in my computer right here, and we'll figure out what this guy's warrant. So if it's a Michael Hopkins driving, arrest warrant for possession of stolen government property. 20 years of age, not on probation or parole, but he does have that warrant. His priors are accessory after the fact, possession of heroin, participating in a riot, destruction of public property, and grand theft firearm. So let's go and walk up on him. No need to co-5 him. Probably doesn't even know he has a warrant. Let's go and touch the back bumper right here. How you doing, sir? Triple Wilson with the state police. Can I go ahead and get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please? I'll explain to you why I stopped you here in a second. Go ahead and let me get that information from you. Alright, Mr. Hopkins, can you do me a favor? Go and step out of the vehicle just so I can have a talk with you back here by my vehicle. Go ahead and step out for me. Appreciate it, sir. Alright, buddy, let's go ahead and step over here by my vehicle, okay? Alright, buddy, go and face my vehicle right there. Alright, man. Do me a favor, go and place your hands behind your back. You better get the hell out the hood of my car. Alright, let's go ahead and step over here. Get you out of the middle of the street. Alright, go and face my vehicle right there. Alright, Mr. Hopkins, so you have a bench warrant out for your arrest, man. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and search you. You got anything on you, poke, stick, or hurt me? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and search you. There's a small revolver on him. Alright, sir, whose firearm is this? Oh, sir, you're a felon, so you cannot be in possession of a firearm. Alright, let's go ahead and place you in my vehicle. Actually, I'm gonna place you in this other unit's vehicle. Actually, let's go ahead and set you right here. Go ahead and kneel down for me. Don't run, I got a K-9, okay? Alright, Mr. Hopkins, is there anything inside the vehicle I should be worried about? Guns, knives, drugs, anything that's gonna poke, stick, or hurt me? Okay. Don't run, man. My K-9 will bite you. Alright, buddies. Stay right there. Go ahead and run a serial number check on the firearm. Dispatch. Press a serial number check on a revolver. Give me 1I459226A. It's valid, not stolen. He's a felon, so he shouldn't be in possession of a firearm anyways. Let me go and get my K-9 out. I'll have him run around the vehicle. See if we get a hit off the vehicle. Let's get him out to stretch his legs. We got enough PC to search the vehicle, but it'll give me a better location on where the drugs are actually located at, if there is any in the vehicle. Come on, boy. Come on, Ace. Get the drugs, boy. Alright, we'll let Ace run around the vehicle, see if he gets a hit off the vehicle. Golden plays music. How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming by. Got 6 likes so far. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. I didn't know that. Come on, boy. Let's get Ace back in the car. Come on, get back in there, boy. EMS is on a roll tonight. How's a good boy? Let's go and close our door. We'll go ahead and search the vehicle, see if we can find anything else. K-9 did not alert to the vehicle. Let's see if we find anything. A bowling ball and a cowboy hat. So nothing of interest in the vehicle. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and put my proper charges on this guy. And we'll go ahead and get him transported. So he will be going to jail for his warrant, obviously. So arrest warrant for possession of stolen government property. Sure, he's gonna do some time over that. Possession of heroin makes him a felon right there. So let's go ahead and get him for the legal possession of a firearm by felon. Go and submit them charges right there. And at this time, I'm going to be transported over to the city jail. Man, can you go ahead and transport him for me? Yeah, he's going to get his warrant taken care of. And then also I put a charge on him for the small revolver. Yeah, possession of a firearm by felon. I appreciate you backing me up, man. Alright, Mr. Hopkins. So at this time, you are going to be placed under arrest for the legal possession of a firearm by felon. And then you'll also be getting your warrant taken care of, okay? It's going to be for stolen possession of stolen government property. Yes, sir. So at this time, we'll go ahead and get your warrant taken care of, and I'm going to be towing your vehicle, okay? Alright, go ahead and stand up for me.
Assistance required in Textile City.
Alright, that unit's going to go ahead and take care of him. Let me go ahead and get the vehicle towed. 306 Charlotte Dispatch, 1 male, 1015, Showman 32, transporting. Be cool for
10-4.
Rich like Jay, what you want to do is just replace them. So the same way you installed your last sirens, just replace them with your new sirens. Dispatch requesting tow. Brianna, shout out to you. Appreciate you coming by.
10-4, copy. Flatbed, assistance required in Textile City.
Alright, so we'll wait for Tow to show up here. Tow's right there, so Tow, come pick up the vehicle and we'll go ahead and head back out here. We'll go ahead and bust a U-turn right here and we'll hop back on the highway. Dispatch, show me available for calls.
10-4.
This is ridiculous.
Bust a U-turn right here. I'm gonna try to hop back on the highway. Perfect. Alright, so we got him taken care of. What is this lady doing? You can't just be walking down the road like that. Looks like she's heading back over to this highway. This car just ran a red light right in front of me. Ran that red light late. When this should stop on him.
Come on.
Don't say come on to me. You're the one that ran the red light. Must have his window down. Leo 6 Charlie Dispatch. Show me on the 1011 Strawberry Avenue facing north. White, 4-door Sultan, occupied 2 times.
10-4, copy.
Dispatch requesting plate check. 45 SJ0745.
Suspect's license plate 45 Sam John Union 745. A traffic felony.
That's a weird name, but if it's Alazo Hot, he has a suspended license, so we'll figure that out. But at this time, I got him for running a red light. You guys seen he ran the red light late too. Head and hop on out with them. Touch the back bumper right here. How you doing, sir? Trooper Wilson with the state police. Can I get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? Alright, go and grab that for me. Alright, sir. You gonna go ahead and give me your driver's license? You don't have one on you? Alright, can you go ahead and give me your name and your social? So your name is Benjamin Smith? Common felon? Okay, what's your social security? You don't know that? Alright, Mr. Smith. Just sit tight for me. I'll be right back with you, okay? Alright, he failed to give me his driver's license. Said he don't have it on him and give me a Benjamin Smith is his name. So let's go ahead and see. This is going to be a Benjamin Smith inside this vehicle. Vehicle records, Sultan, Lazo Hot, and that's him right here. Does he not know I could pull his picture up in CAD? He gave me a false name, so he'll be charged for that. He'll be going to jail tonight. Let me go ahead and call for additional. Dispatch request code 2 backup. I
Assistance
use
needed in
Sirens
Textile
from
City.
Baker X Goody. And I use his most latest one on LSPDFR. I'm not too sure what it's called. But I use his most latest one that he released. For real. Are you an idiot? Oh, it's female driver, Jesus.
We have you surrounded.
We're not doing a code 5 stop, no.
Copy. Officers en route. You are surrounded.
Y'all are ignorant. What a mess of patrol up, Jesus. Dispatch requesting code 2 backup. Not code 5 backup, Jesus.
Assistance required in Textile City.
What's my favorite country? Well, of course, United States of America.
Copy that. On the way.
GGPPYT, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Alright, so I got my additional. He gave me a false name. What we're gonna do is go and get him out of the vehicle. Alright, Mr. Smith, go ahead and do me a favor. How about the vehicle for me? I'll explain it all here in a second, okay? Alright, Mr. Smith, go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and turn around for me. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back. Palms together like a praying. Go ahead and interlock your fingers. Alright, Mr. Hot. At this time, you're going to be placed in arrest, okay? Well, sir, you can't give me a false name, man. Alright, let's go and step back here to my vehicle. Well, sir, you give me a false name. Just because you have a suspended license, you just got another charge on you for giving me a false name. Well, sir, I could pull your picture up in my CAD system, and you got a picture of you. Do you have anything on you to poke, stick, or hurt me? The link to the vehicles that I use are in my Discord. And the uniform is just one that I put together from the default EUP uniforms. Just what custom vest. Alright, we got a baggie of heroin right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my hood. Alright, so you want to go ahead and give me your real name? There you go, Mr. Lazo Hot. You even got your ID right here in your pocket. Why are you gonna lie to me, man? Come on, man. It's a simple suspended license citation. I could have given you a citation. Of course, it's an arrestable offense, but I mean, if you would have worked with me, I would have worked with you. But now you want to false identify, and you're going to receive that charge for doing that, okay? Well, you can't give me false identification, okay? So you're going to be placed in arrest right now for the possession of the heroin. That's going to be heroin, correct? We'll get a test kit on it at the station. So possession of heroin, and it's also going to be for false identification. Then you're also going to be going for the suspended license, okay? Is there anything in the vehicle I should be worried about? Okay. Alright, do me a favor. Let's go ahead and we're going to step right here. What I'm going to do is I want you to go ahead and kneel down for me. Go ahead and face the wall right here. Alright, Mr. Hot, do not run from me, okay? If you run from me, I will release my K-9 and you will get bit. Stay right there. Don't move. Alright, sir. Do me a favor. Go and step out of the vehicle for me. Okay, buddy. Just for your safety and my safety, I'm just going to go ahead and detain you, okay? Go ahead and turn around for me. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Palms together like praying. Alright, sir. At this time, you're just being detained. You are not under arrest. You understand that? Alright, let's go ahead and head over here to my vehicle. Alright, buddy. Based off of me finding heroin in his possession. Actually, let's go ahead and take you further back here. Let's go ahead and face my vehicle right here. Okay, so based off of me finding heroin on him, that gives me enough PC to search the vehicle and anything that's inside the vehicle, including yourself. So do you have anything on you that's going to poke, stick, or hurt me? Okay. Go ahead and keep facing my vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and search you real fast. Yes, this is a San Andreas State Police pack. A bag of meth. Oh, he has a handgun and a baggie of white powder. I'm gonna put that up here. All right, Mr. Anderson. I asked you if you had anything on you. You lied to me. You have a firearm on you too. Is that gonna be registered to you? It is. Okay. Dispatch, let me get a name check. Give me Max Anderson, 11/25/1999. 10-4, thank you, dispatch. Alright, Mr. Anderson, let's go ahead and head over here, okay? I'm gonna set you right next to your buddy. Go ahead and nail down for me. Alright, Mr. Anderson, as I explained it to your buddy over there, do not run from me. If you do try to run, I will release my K-9 and you will get bit. You understand that? Alright, stay right there. Alright, so we got a baggie of heroin, a baggie of meth. We got some white powder right here and a firearm also. Let me go ahead and run a narcotics field test on all this. And we'll see what it comes back positive for. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate that, man. You are awesome. We got 13 likes so far. Let's go ahead and run a test kit on the white powder. See what comes back positive for that. See if it's cocaine. Negative for cocaine. Let's see if it's heroin or meth. So it's positive for heroin. So he has heroin and meth on him. He also has a firearm. I'll run a serial number on that. 306 Charlie dispatch. Can I get a serial number check on a handgun? It's gonna be U813136U. 10-4. Alright, it is a valid gun. Not stolen. Let's go ahead and search the vehicle, see what we find in there. Then we'll go ahead and put our proper charges on these guys right here. All this because they ran a red light. Thank you, Ron Allen. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for all the support. A shovel, a clown outfit, and a bottle of bleach. So nothing of interest inside the vehicle at this time. Let's go ahead and make sure we search them one more good time. Take their shoes off and stuff. Alright, stand up for me. You have anything in your shoes? Alright, go and kick them off for me. Go and search you one more good time. A bag of meth. He also has heroin on him and a handgun. Alright, go and kneel back down for me. Alright, Mr. Hot, go and stand up for me. I don't know who gives them these stupid ass names, but... Alright, go and kick your shoes off for me. Bag of heroin. Alright, sir, go and kneel back down for me. You guys stay right there, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and put our proper charges on these guys. A bag of heroin for him. He has heroin and meth. So at this time, we'll go ahead and put our proper charges on both of them. Lazo Hot. So it's going to be drug possession, possession of heroin, then traffic, driving while license is suspended. Submit them charges right there. Mr. Max Anderson. He does not have a gun permit, so legal possession of a firearm since he has it loaded on his person, concealed. So we will go with legal possession of a firearm, drug possession, heroin, and possession of methamphetamine. And he'll go to jail for that. So both of these males are going to be going to jail. And we'll go and get them out of here. Alright, Mr. Hot. So at this time, you're going to be placed under arrest for the legal possession of the heroin. You're also going to be placed under arrest for driving on a suspended license, okay? I'm going to cut you a break on running the red light. I won't give you a citation for that, but you will be taking a ride tonight, okay? Mr. Anderson, at this time, you're going to be placed under arrest for illegal possession of a firearm. And the reason for that is you have it on you loaded and concealed. Yes, sir. You do not have a gun permit, so you cannot have a gun loaded and concealed on your person. You're also going to be placed on arrest for the possession of methamphetamine and also the heroin. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get you out of here. Go ahead and stand up for me.
in Textile City.
I'm gonna go ahead and take both of them over to the jail.
You fool!
306 Charlie dispatch. 2 males, 1015. Show my 32 transporting males. Alright, Mr. Hot, stay right here. Yes, sir, I am going to be towing your vehicle, okay? Alright, I forgot to tell you, I'm also going to cut you a break on the, give me a false identification, okay? I'm not going to give you a charge for that. Tricky, this is going to be the San Andreas State Police pack. I have it linked inside my Discord. How do I stop it from crashing? I make sure I don't put mods in that are not updated to the latest LSPDFR. Alright, let's go ahead and tow the vehicle. Dispatch request and tow. Alright, let's go and get a tow truck here.
Flatbed, assistance required in Textile City.
I got a 1080 Ti, 32 gigabytes of RAM. Not too sure my processor.
Thanks.
But upgrading to the 1080 Ti graphics card did a lot to my game. Made it a lot better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wait for the tow truck to go ahead and show up here. Then we'll go ahead and get back out here. So the whole reason why I pulled this guy over is for running a red light. He wanted to give me false identification. Even though I knew it was him, I pulled his picture up in my CAD. And so at this time, he will be going to jail for the possession and driving on suspended license. But I cut him a break on running the red light and also the false identification. No problem, game champion. Got 17 likes so far. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. We got tow here now. He's gonna go and pick up the vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find a better position on the highway. We'll run some more speed radar and get our plate readers going. Go, car, what are you doing? Alright, let's go and get back out here. 306 Charlie dispatch, should be back tonight.
10-4.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get back out here. We'll see what else we get into. I'm gonna go ahead and head up here a little bit, and I'm gonna try to see if I catch me a speeder. Got a little spot up here. The speed limit through here is 55. So anybody going over 65, we'll go ahead and initiate a stop on them. Plus we have plate readers. But I'm trying to stick to this side of the city. And we'll also be trying to take some calls if dispatch throws any at us. But since we are a highway unit, usually out in the city, they'll give it to the city unit. So we're going to put my speed radar out. And we'll just post up right here. Speed limit is 55. We just got to pay attention to what's passing and what speed they're going at. So we do get a hit, you'll see that lights up red, and then also our plate readers will go off. So anybody over 65 will go ahead and initiate a stop on. I got my speed radar going across all the way to the far left lane. Picture out of gaming, how you doing, brother? Uninsured on that vehicle, I'm not too worried about that. $74 on the filter. Pop out right here. Oh shit. Get over that vehicle. This guy right here. Hop right here behind him. Damn, dude, I mean, I appreciate you getting all the way off the highway with shit. 306 Charlie dispatch, show me on that 1011 Interstate 1 facing east. black or white 2-door, occupy 110.
10-4, copy.
Dispatch requesting plate check. 42 CVH 149.
10-4, copy that.
Alright, so got him 74 and a 55. I mean 19 over the
Target
speed
license
limit.
plate 4-2 Charles Victor Henry 149 no 1099.
Madman, it will be in my Discord, so you go in my Discord and you can find it. What, OIV file? I don't know how you fix that. That's weird. Yeah, this is a mod only for PC. Let me go ahead and see what comes back on the vehicle. Everything's valid. Bud Devil is his name. He's on parole. 23 years of age. Gonna lock up on him. Toast back bumper right here. How you doing, sir? Triple Wilson with the state police. Reason, can I go and get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please? I'll explain why I stopped you here in a second, sir. Alright, Mr. Devil. It's a weird last name. So the reason why I'm stopping you is 74 and a 55. Reason for your speed today. You thought it was, the speed limit was 60? Well, sir, that would still make you 14 over the speed limit. But when you're coming through the city right there, it doesn't turn into 60 until you get further down there. Once you're coming through the city, it's 55 all the way through the city. Yes, sir. Alright, Mr. Devil, you ain't got none in the vehicle I should be worried about. Guns, knives, drugs, anything along them lines? Not at all. Okay, sit tight for me, Mr. Devil. Bud Devil is his name. What kind of stupid name? Alright, let's go ahead and run his information. He is on parole, so vehicle is registered to him. Everything's valid, not stolen. He is on parole. Vandalism, none. I'm not getting any scent from his vehicle. So what we're gonna do is create a citation for him for the speed, which will be 19 miles per hour over the speed limit. We won't have to appear in court for that. We'll go and submit that citation. Print that out. You calm down back there, Ace. You okay, boy? Alright, let's go and print the ticket out and we'll go and give him the citation. Alright, Mr. Devil. So here's all your information back. What I'm going to do here today is I'm going to issue a citation. It's going to be 74 in a 55 mile per hour zone. It's going to be 19 over the speed limit. Yes, sir. All I need you to do is sign here. It's not a admission of guilt. It just states that you're going to take care of by so date on the ticket. Alright, buddy. Here is your copy of the citation. Alright, Mr. Devil. So once you get further up, after you get past the sign right there, it's going to be 60 miles per hour, okay? Just slow it down for us, okay? We got highway units all the way down the highway, and we're out here cracking down. Alright, buddy. You have a good night. As soon as I get back to my vehicle, you're free to go. Oh, 6 Charlie dispatch, 17 out, that's 1011, go for it. Jace, what is up, brother? Appreciate you coming by. But it still crashes. Any other suggestions? I mean, go through your plugins. If you have certain plugins and they could cause your game to crash, reinstall LSPDFR Rage plugin hook. Or you go to Steam, right click on Grand Theft Auto 5, go properties, verify integrity of files. Cosmo25, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. I mean, there's so many things that you could do to figure out what's crashing your game. But I mean, even vehicles that you put in could crash your game. I was just dealing with that earlier today. Dispatch, show me available for calls.
Acknowledged. 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed with patrol.
Alright, we're heading down the highway a little bit. Speed limit turns in 60 down here, so.
We've got a serious NVA in Tatavia Mountains. Respond code 3.
We had a motor vehicle accident all the way up there. That's strange. 306 Charlie Dispatch. You go and attach me. That'd be an route.
10-4, copy.
So I'm not too sure why people are over here anyways. This is going to be city property. But we'll go ahead and head over here and see what's going on. Got a 911 call about a NVA, which would be a motor vehicle accident. So, oh, there's a mountain lion. We'll go ahead and respond over here real fast and see what's going on, see if there's any injured parties. If so, we'll go ahead and get EMS en route. Beautiful moon up there. Stars looking beautiful. I love doing night patrols. My main siren, I mean, I really don't have a main. I kind of switch my sirens up like I switch my vehicles up. Like every patrol, I just switch my vehicles up. I mean, I've been using the siren for the last 3 patrols, but I don't really have a main siren. I just use all the sirens by Baker X Cootie. Just because he has gun sounds that come with it, and the sirens are amazing. We have 6 Charlie Dispatch. You can show me on scene.
10-4, copy that.
306 Charlie Dispatch. Be advised, 2 blue door vehicle occupied 1 time, 1 Whiskey Mike. Looks like he hit an animal.
10-4, copy.
And out here in the middle of nowhere is kind of sketched. Go ahead and talk with him, see what's going on. Oh, what's up, buddy? What you hit? Hit a dog? You alright, man? Can you tell me what happened? Dog just ran out in the street. I had no choice but to react. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still a bit shocked. You need an ambulance? No, thanks. I've looked around. Stay here for a moment. Was there anybody else? Did you just hit the dog, man? Not normal for a dog just to be out here. Usually people are hiking with their dogs. You didn't hit no one else, did you? Not that you know of. Okay, just sit tight for me. Hit a husky. Search around, make sure no one else is around here. Usually when you got people out here, it's usually people hiking and stuff. I thought he was over by the dam. Nothing else is out here. We'll get animal control out here and go and file a report for him. Want to make sure he didn't hit no one else. Alright, good. Alright, man. Can I go ahead and get your information from you? I'll go ahead and do a report so you can go ahead and claim it to your insurance. I see you got some bumper damage. Alright, Mr. Johnson. Just give me a second. Dispatch requesting plate check. 46 EEK 572.
Target vehicle license plate 46 Edward King 572. A warrant issued. Proceed with caution.
Well, if he is the owner of the vehicle, he has a warrant out for his arrest. Figure out what that's for. I'll hop in here. Johnson, arrest warrant for speeding over 100 miles per hour. So he's gonna go ahead and take that ride today. We got a warrant out for his arrest. It's gonna be out of Blaine County too. Dispatch requesting code 2 backup.
Backup required in, Tatavia Mountains.
What's up, Nathaniel Mayo?
Ocean 1 en route.
Alright, I'm gonna have an additional come here just in case this guy gets a little weird with me. We are out in the middle of nowhere. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hi.
Hey, this male right here, he called me, he called 911. He went to get a report. He hit a dog that was on this path right here. Kind of messed his front bumper up. So I was going to go ahead and do the police report so he'd go and turn it into his insurance. Ended up running the plate, came back with a warrant, ran his name. He is a wanted suspect. He has a warrant out of Blaine County for speeding over 100 miles per hour for reckless driving. So I just want to get an additional out here so I go and place him in custody. I'm going to get his warrant taken care of today. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you backing me up. I've been good, Nathaniel Mayo. How you been, brother? Hey, Miss Johnson, you go ahead and do me a favor? Let's go ahead and turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back. No, sir, turn around. Alright, buddy, let's go ahead and step over here, okay? Alright, we're gonna step over here. No, sir, you're not going to jail for hitting the dog, man. That's something that you couldn't avoid.
How are things?
Alright, Miss Johnson. What's going on here, man, is you got a warrant out for your arrest, okay? Yep. It's gonna be for speeding over 100 miles per hour, which will be reckless driving. It's going to be out of Blaine County, so they do have a warrant for you, so we're going to get that warrant taken care of today. Alright, buddy, turn around for me. You got anything on your poke stick or me? Alright, go ahead and turn around for me. Alright, you got some weird shit in your pocket. I'm going to go ahead and keep that in the pocket. So we are going to get that warrant taken care of. Do you have anything in the vehicle I should be worried about? Okay, just sit right here, okay? Let's go ahead and search the vehicle and see what we find. You should have just not even called 911. Search the vehicle and see what we find. So there's a handgun in here and several pounds of methamphetamine and a $1 bill covered in powder. We're going to run a test kit on that. We're going to get animal control out here for the dog. Dispatch, requesting animal control.
Assistance required in, Tatavia Mountains.
Alright, man, whose firearm is this? You didn't know this was in your vehicle? Okay. Just, let's go ahead and step over here, okay? I don't want you running off from me. I'm going to place you in my, so we'll go ahead and put you right here. Alright, man, go ahead and kneel down for me. Alright, animal control taking the dog. Perfect. Alright, animal control got the dog out of here, so we're good with that.
Ten-4.
Alright, buddy. Animal control does not know how to drive. Kneel down for me. Right there. Perfect. Alright, so don't try to run, man. I got a dog here, and he will bite you if you take off from me. Okay. Please don't hit him, animal control. pop my trunk. And we will go ahead and do a narcotics field test on the dollar bill covered in white powder. See what that comes back for. So Rich like Dre, you should be able to go back to the mod, the Siren mod that you... Alright, it's positive for cocaine. You should be able to go back to the Siren mod that you downloaded, and it should have a file in there that says uninstall the Siren that you put in. Alright, so it's positive for cocaine. He also has methamphetamine on him, several pounds. So at this time it's an individual baggies, not personal use, so he'll be charged for drug trafficking also. And then let's go and run a serial number check on the firearm. Dispatch, can I get a serial number check on a handgun? M071758N. Alright, it is valid. Let's see if he has let's see if he's gonna be a felon. Let's see if he has. Alright, so he's not. Yep, he is a felon. Yep. So at this time he shouldn't be in possession of a firearm. So possession of methamphetamine, which will also be drug trafficking since he has it packaged in individual baggies. And also possession of cocaine. And then also paraphernalia. And then he's also going to be charged for illegal possession of a firearm by felon. And we'll go ahead and submit them charges right there, and he'll go ahead and take that ride today. So let me go and advise him of what he's going to jail for. Alright, Miss Johnson. So at this time you are going to be placed on arrest, obviously for the warrant. And then you're also going to be placed on arrest because I searched the vehicle. It's found a couple pounds of methamphetamine. So at that time it's going to be drug trafficking. Yes, sir. So you're going to be charged for drug trafficking, possession of methamphetamine. You're also going to be charged for possession of cocaine. Because you had a dollar bill in there that looked like you were snorting cocaine with it. And we had enough cocaine on the dollar bill to go ahead and put in evidence. So you're going to be charged for possession of cocaine, paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, drug trafficking, and illegal possession of a firearm by a felon. Yes, sir. Then you're also going to be getting that warrant taken care of. Well, man, make better life decisions. Go ahead and stand up for me. 306 Charlie Dispatch. Be advised, 1 male, 1015. Alright, sir, so this, my female unit right here is going to go ahead and transport you.
10-4, copy.
Okay, don't give her no shit.
Assistance required in Tatapia Mountains.
306 Charlie Dispatch. You can show my 32 transporting 1015. Hey, thanks for picking that up, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good one, man.
10-4, copy.
Move out of the way so he can go ahead and go, and we'll go ahead and call tow for this vehicle. And we'll head back over here to the highway. Dispatch requesting tow. I'm hoping there's not a body underneath this car.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Tatapia Mountains.
Doesn't look like there is. Got tow coming in, but doesn't look like there's a body under there. He hit a dog, but like I said, it's kind of rare for a stray dog just to be out here. I mean, I guess there is water over here and stuff. It doesn't look like there's any bodies out here, so go with that. And we'll go ahead and get back out here. See what else we get into. 3090 RTX and sold out. Hey, it must be a good graphics card. 306 Charlie Dispatch. You can show me 10-8. 1 male 1015. Show me 32 transport.
10-4, copy.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head back out here. We'll see what else we get into. We'll try to get back over here to the highway. We catch some speeders. I'm going to switch up vehicles. Alright, so I've been using the Dodge Charger for quite a while. What vehicle do you guys want me to use? We got the Ford Taurus. We have the Ford Explorer. We have the Crown Vic. I think we got a Chevy Tahoe and a Chevy Silverado. You guys let me know. You guys let me know which one you want me to use. Alright, we got... Let's see which one I put Tahoe under. I think it's under Sheriff SUV. Yes, it is. So we have the Ford Taurus, the Ford Crown Vic, the Ford Explorer, the Tahoe, or the Chevy Silverado. You guys let me know. Here is the Tahoe, which is sexy. Jesus, sexy. We got 2 for Tahoe, 1 for Ford. So 3 for Tahoe, 2 for Silverado. Alright, one more vote and it will determine which one we use. You want to get my K-9 out of here? Come on, Ace. And we got 21 people watching. What do you guys want, Tahoe or Silverado? We need one more vote to decide. They're both sexy vehicles. I guess no one's up. We're going Tahoe. Come on, buddy. Get in here. Alright, we're gonna use the Tahoe for a little while. This Tahoe is sexy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back out here, see what else we get into. Let me see if I got options modment. Got plate readers for it too. Law enforcement $1.99 super chat. Hello, how are you? How's your day going? My day's going good. How's your day going, law enforcement? Thank you for the super chat. Hey buddy, you okay? What's going on, man? You okay? You just out for a hike? Okay, I'm just checking on you to make sure you're okay. Yeah, Rich Life Dre, I never do OIV for my sirens. Let's go and get back out here, see what else we get into. Dispatch, show me available for calls.
Roger, 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed with patrol.
Siren that I'm using, I don't know exactly what it's called. But it's by Baker X Goody on LSPDFR. It's one of his most recent uploads on LSPDFR. So if you go to LSPDFR and then go to audio modifications, you'll see in the most updated sirens, you'll see Baker X Goody in there, and one of his, I believe it's his last updated siren that he put in. Sharon Jackson, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Got 29 likes so far. Thank you guys.
Lincoln 18. Citizens report a DUI in Vinewood Hills.
We got a possible DUI out here. Go ahead and respond over that. 306 Charlie Dispatch, you can show me around. Alright, so we got a 911 caller. Called in about a possible drunk driver. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and head that way. So we get eyes on him. We can see if we get eyes on the possible drunk driver. Should be coming up on him soon. Actually believe they're getting on the highway now, so that's always good. I see him up there. He's swerving all over the place. Hop back in this right lane. And it looks like it's a Prius. Oh my god. Why are you on the road? Let's go ahead and initiate a stop. Failure to maintain the lane. And a PC to stop him already. 306 Charlie Dispatch, failure to yield at this time. We're going to be Interstate 1 getting off of Bridge Street. We have black 4-door all over the road, just 10-15 into a wall. Video 6 Charlie Dispatch, vehicle stopped now, Hallwick Avenue. Position my vehicle right here. Dispatch requesting plate check. 12AJD705.
Suspect's license plate 12 Adam John David 705.
Alright, no flags on the vehicle. Game crash doesn't even. From Epic Games, Epic Fruit, I have no clue. I don't know how to work with Epic Games. You can search YouTube on how to install LSPDFR for Epic Games, but I got mine through Steam, so I recommend if you really want LSPDFR and for it to work for you, install it, get it through Steam. But let's go ahead and have a talk with this guy. Possible DUI. Dispatch request code 2 backup. Possible 1055.
Backup needed in Alta.
Copy, that's the code 2 on our way.
I'm gonna wait for my additional go and show up here. I'll walk up on the driver all over the road. Even knocked his tail light out by hitting the cement wall. How you doing, sir? Trooper Westwood State Police. Can I go and get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please? The Desiree. Alright, sir, do me a favor. Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
Go on, man.
Alright, buddy, let's go and step in front of your vehicle, okay? I don't want us getting hit by a vehicle. Let's go and step up here. Alright, man, just for your safety and my safety, I'm just gonna go ahead and pat you down. Make sure you ain't got no weapons, okay? Go ahead and turn around for me. Alright, perfect. Okay, sir. As I stated, I'm Officer Trooper Wilson with the State Police. The reason why I'm pulling you over is we got a 911 call stating that you were all over the road. I ended up getting behind you, and they weren't lying, man. You are all over the road. What's going on today? You been drinking? Alcohol is not good for your health. Have you done any drugs recently? Never used drugs in your life? Alright, where you come from? From work? Where you headed to? I don't want to know. Well, I kind of asked you where you headed to. Alright, when's the last time you had a drink? Just an hour ago? Well, sir, you just told me alcohol is not good for your health. Alright, how much did you drink an hour ago? Just 2 cans of beer. Alright, buddy. But what we're going to do here is a couple field sobriety tests. Just to make sure you're going to be okay to be out here on our roads, okay? Alright, do you have any medical conditions that can prevent you from performing my field sobriety test? None whatsoever. Okay. Let's go and get started. So for our first test, what I want you to do is I want you to stare at the tip of my pen with your eyes and only your eyes. Okay, do not move your head, do not move your body, just your eyes only, okay? You understand them instructions as I explain them to you. Alright, let's go and get started. Yeah, I've done an Australian patrol before. Sam requested me to do it, one of our brothers from Australia. Alright, you felt that one. Alright, so let's go and move on to the next one. For the next test, what I want you to do is I want you to stand on one leg, whatever leg you prefer. I want you to put that leg up in the air. I want you to stare at the tip of your toe, and I want you to kind of allow 1 1,000, 2 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. You understand them instructions, sir? Okay, let's go and get started. Alright, so let's go and move on to the next test, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and place you on this white line. You see the white line right here in front of us? Go ahead and place you on that white line, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to do 9 heel-toe steps on that white line. That's 1 foot in front of the other. Once you get to your 9th step, I want you to turn around and do 9 heel-toe steps back to where you started. You understand them instructions, sir? Alright, keep your arms at your sides at all times. Alright, go and start whenever you're ready. You're Australian also? Yeah, Sam, one of our good buddies, he's been on this channel from day one, basically. He's from Australia, and I did an Australian patrol for him. The only reason why I don't like doing patrols in other countries for other countries is because I don't know their laws, and I don't want to sound stupid when I'm out here doing certain stuff, and people get really mad about that. Alright, sir, for your last test, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and blow into this machine until I tell you to stop. Alright, go ahead and blow, blow, blow. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Perfect. Alright, sir, this is not admissible in court, but I want you to read that number to me. Yes, sir. 0.091. The legal limit is 0.08. Go ahead and do me a favor. Turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back. Palms together like a prangle and interlock your fingers.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units
Alright, sir.
required.
At this time, you are going to be placed on arrest for DUI. Oh, sir, you're well over the legal limit. You shouldn't be out here on our roads, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and search you real fast. Make sure you ain't got nothing on you. So nothing of interest. Let me go and search his vehicle. We'll see what we find in here. He's definitely DUI. Jackson Modern, I'm doing good. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming by. Several pounds of methamphetamine. So that's gonna be drug trafficking right there, possession, and he's also gonna be receiving a charge for DUI. Let me go ahead and put his charges on him, and we'll go ahead and get him out of here. We've been on a roll tonight. We have been on a roll tonight, busting all kinds of people with drugs. Alright, Desiree. Mr. Desiree is going to be going to jail for driving under influence of alcohol, drug possession of methamphetamine, with the intent to distribute, which will be drug trafficking. And then we'll go ahead and submit them charges right there, and he'll go ahead and take that ride today. Alright, sir. Before I ask you any questions, okay? I'm going to go ahead and advise you of your rights. You have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney at any given time of questioning. Cannot afford an attorney want to be appointed to by the state. You understand your rights as I read them to you? Okay, sir. So, when I searched your vehicle, I found multiple individual baggies of methamphetamine. Are you selling that? Well, so that's not personal use, okay? When you have multiple individual baggies inside the vehicle, that's considered drug trafficking. And that's what you're going to be charged for. Yes, sir. So at this time, you're going to be placed under arrest for the DUI and the possession of methamphetamine with the intent to distribute, which would be drug trafficking, okay? All right. At this time, my fellow unit over there, he's going to go ahead and transport you over to the city jail. All right, sir. Make better life decisions. If you're going to drink, call you an Uber, taxi, something like that, and stay the hell off these drugs.
Assistance required in Alpha.
You're an asshole!
Alright, there you know, go ahead and transport him. 306 Charlie, dispatch 1 male 1015, show my 32 transporting.
10-4, copy.
Dispatch requesting tow.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Alpha.
Thanks.
Jack of all trades, thank you, man. Glad I could help you out, brother. Trying my hardest to help everybody out, getting them in here and doing the same thing I do. Saucy, what are you saying? Wait, but you playing on Xbox, so it can... Saucy, I'm not playing on Xbox. I'm playing on PC, but you're able to use... I use the Xbox One controller for PC. So you're able to use... I'm not too sure if a PS4 controller will work. But you can use a Xbox controller for a PC. It's pretty cool. Makes the game a lot better. 306 Charlie, dispatch, show me 10-8.
10-4, copy that.
Alvarez, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Any military callouts? Ghostlight 21, I'm not too sure. Frozen Gamer with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, Frozen Gamer. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. We got 33 likes so far. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. Would love to hit 50 likes or even 100. That would be amazing. Thank you, Frozen Gamer. I appreciate that, man. We got tons of content on this channel. We never stop. All right, let's go and get out here. Elmore, shout out to you. Appreciate you coming by. And we'll go ahead and get back out here, see what else we get into. Jedi Luke Collins. Yeah, man, I love playing this game. I have so much fun with it. I mean, of course, I love law enforcement. I've loved it ever since I was a kid. I mean, I never went to law enforcement to actually be law enforcement, but I've always loved to look at police cars and stuff like that. Saucy, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Saucy. Ethan Montanez, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming by. Is special available for calls.
10-4, copy.
Chris O, how you doing? No problem, Saucy. No problem at all, brother. Is special available for calls.
10-4, copy.
Dispatch, you get on my nerves sometimes. Did you miss the K-9? No, I still got the K-9 in the vehicle. We got Ace back here. He's back there just doing his thing. Oh, look at the city shine off my partition. That's sexy right there. Let's go and get back out here. Speed limit through the city is 55. We'll go and try to get a nice little spot to set up. And see if we catch a speeder flying through here. Actually, I might. If there's no one behind me, I might just set up right here. We do have plate readers also, so I'm just gonna set up right here, and we'll see if we catch one speeder or any speeders flying past. I'll try to get these two right lanes right here.
Got a motor vehicle accident in Pillbox Hill. Respond code 3.
Actually get them far two left lanes over there. And we'll see if we get a hit off a plate or possibly catch a speeder. Speed limit is 55 through the city. So anybody going over 65 will go ahead and initiate a stop on them. License expired on that vehicle. Might actually just go for these two middle lanes right here. Oh, 73 on the gauntlet, black in color. We're going to catch up with that gauntlet up here, 73 and a 55. Don't try to lose me, bud. I got eyes on you. Alright, we're going to initiate a stop on this vehicle. I got him 18 over the speed limit. .306 Charlotte dispatch. Show me on the 1011 Interstate 2, facing west. Black two-door gauntlet, occupied one time.
10-4, copy.
Dispatch requesting plate check 27 AOD 953.
Suspect license plate 27 Adam Ocean David 953.
GSRP? No, I don't play in Georgia State roleplay anymore. Yeah, I don't play on there no more. My favorite breed of dog is, of course, a pit bull, since I have a red-nosed pit bull. Then also husky, and then German shepherd. They're my three favorite dogs. Rich Light Dre back in the house. For some reason, whenever I try to use speed radar, LSPDFR always freeze. Jack of all trades, what speed radar do you have? Because my speed radar is by, I think it's for traffic policer, that you can find on LSPDFR. And all you do is hit F5. What is a red-nosed pit? It's a breed of pit bull. So you got blue-nosed pit, red-nosed pit. You got, I mean, there's different breeds of pit bulls. Alright, Jackson Modern, yeah, definitely open up a ticket in there. And as soon as someone's free, they'll be able to help you and try to get everything set up for you. But let's go ahead and have a talk with this guy. Caught him 73 in a 60 or 55 mile per hour zone. So it's 18 over the speed limit. How you doing, sir? Trooper Wilson with the state police. Can you get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please? Alright, sir. So the reason why I'm pulling you over is 73 and a 55. Is there a reason for your speed today? You're just going to a friend's house? Well, sir, that's no excuse to be speeding out here on our highways. Alright, sir. Can I also ask you a question? When I walked up to the vehicle, I could smell alcohol coming from the vehicle. Have you been drinking tonight? Alcohol is not good for your health. You know, the last guy said that to me. He was drunk as a skunk. Alright, sir. Where you come from? From home, where you headed to? Going to a grocery store? You just told me you're going to your friend's house, bud. Alright, buddy, sit tight for me. I can smell alcohol coming from him. He's kind of slurring his words. Possible another DUI. Dispatch requesting code 2 backup. Possible 1055.
Assistance needed in Rockford Hills.
Got it from a JoJo. Yeah, I don't use his. I see. I don't know if his is messed up or what, but I do not use his. All right, so we got our additional here. Let me go ahead and run all of his information. I smell alcohol coming from him, so a gauntlet. Everything's valid. 23 years of age, not on probation or parole, no prior arrest. He's received 3 different citations and decent exposure, driving without registration and driving while license is suspended. So let's go ahead and get him out of the vehicle and we'll see if he's under influence of alcohol. Your girlfriend said hi? Well, Rich Life Dre, tell your girlfriend I said hi. Alright, buddy. Sir, can you do me a favor? Go and step out of the vehicle for me? I don't know if you guys know this, but Rich Light Dre is awesome. You guys go over there and subscribe to him. He's a sponsor on the channel, one of our top donators on the channel also. But definitely go over there and subscribe to Rich Light Dre. Has his own business and everything. Dude's awesome. Pavix FN, hopefully I said that right. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming by and watching. Alright, so let's go and stand right here. Do me a favor, go and turn around for me. I'm just going to pat you down for my safety and your safety. Just to make sure you ain't got no weapons or anything like that on you. Go ahead and turn around for me. There you go. Alright, man. Alright, he has some stuff in his pocket, but I'm not gonna pull it out until we get this field sobriety test over with. Alright, buddy, let's go ahead and step right here on this white line, okay? Alright, sir. So what's going on here is when I walked up to the vehicle, I could smell alcohol coming from your breath. You're kind of slurring your words. So what we're going to do is a couple of field sobriety tests just to make sure you're okay to be out here on our roads. If you pass my test, then we'll go ahead and get you out of here. If not, we'll take it from there. But do you have any medical conditions that could prevent you from performing my field sobriety test? Okay, none whatsoever. Okay, let's go and get started. So for your first test, what I want you to do is I want you to stare at the tip of my pen with your eyes and only your eyes. Do not move your head. Do not move your body. You understand them instructions, sir? Okay, let's go and get into it. Yeah, Saucy, to get your link to your YouTube channel in my description and also on my main channel's page, you have to become a sponsor on the channel. You also become a moderator also. And I also give you shout outs in my Discord. But Saucy, one other thing that you could do if you're unable to sponsor is you could go to my Discord. The link's down there in the description. You could go to my Discord, and inside my Discord I have a self-promotion section in there. So you could self-promote your YouTube channel in there. We have over 1,300 people in the Discord. So, I mean, that's one way to get you some subscribers that way. Alright, so let's go and move on to the next test. For your next test, what I want you to do is I want you to stand on one leg, whatever leg you prefer. I want you to put that leg up in there. I want you to stare at the tip of your toe with your eyes and only your, stare at the tip of your toes and tip of your toe. And I want you to go ahead and count out loud 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, so on and so forth, okay? Go ahead and start whenever you're ready. Yeah, but that's one way you can do it, Saucy. I do have self-promotion in there. We don't allow self-promotion in the chat. Alright, buddy, for your last test, what we're going to do is let me go ahead and position you the right way on this white line. Alright, so you see the white line on the side of the highway right here? I want you to stay on that line. What I want you to do is I want you to do 9 heel-toe steps in a straight line. Once you get to your 9th step, I want you to turn around, do 9 heel-toe steps back to where you started. Keep your arms at your sides at all times, okay? Do you understand them instructions, sir? Okay, let's go ahead and move on, and you can start whenever you're ready. Trying to read chat and also talk to this guy right here. He didn't do too bad on this one. He's still kind of stumbling. He's giving me the dirtiest look ever. He did pass that one. Alright, sir. Go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back, palms together like a praying. Go ahead and interlock your fingers. At this time, sir, I am going to go ahead and place you under arrest, okay? Well, based off the test that you did, you failed 2 of my tests out of 3. I'm going to go ahead and take you back here. Alright, sir, do you have anything on you? A poke stick or hurt me?
Attention all units.
Alright, I'm going to search you.
Hold up at Strawberry 24/7 Market.
Go ahead and search and see what we find. We got 39 likes so far. Thank you guys for smashing that like button. We have a plugins list. Balenzo, Lazo. So my list of plugins, If you go inside my Discord, I'll have a section in there that says LSPDFR plugins. So go in there and it'll show you all the plugins that I use. So he has a clown mask, a pencil, a used needle, and a burnt med pipe. Bro, I just asked you if you had anything on you that would post stick or hurt me, and you got a used needle in your pocket. You stupid sack of shit. Put this on the hood. Come on, man. That's stuff that you need to notify me about. If I would have stuck myself, oh man. You and this baton would have been best friends. Alright, what's up with the burnt med pipe and the used needle? What's gonna be inside the needle? You didn't know that was in your pocket? Yeah, that's what everybody says. Let me guess, these ain't your pants either? Okay. Jesse, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming by.
Fuck you, bitch.
Owen, if you go to my Discord, you'll see LSPDFR vehicles. And will be all the vehicles that I use in my streams. So let me go and do a narcotics field test on the used needle and also... Alright, so the used needle is coming back for heroin, and the meth pipe is going to be methamphetamine. Alright, sir, so at this time you're going to be placed in arrest for possession of heroin, possession of paraphernalia, which will be the used needle, possession of methamphetamine, since you do have methamphetamine inside the pipe, and also the paraphernalia, which will be the pipe itself. Then also the DUI, sir. You're also going to be receiving a citation for your speed tonight. Alright, is there anything in that vehicle I should be worried about? Do you have any more needles in there? None whatsoever. Okay.
Now I'm late for the production meeting.
Let me get my K-9 out. I haven't got to run him in a minute. I'm sure Ace wants to stretch his legs. So let me go ahead and... Alright, sir, what I want you to do is I want you to kneel down right here. And sir, I'm going to inform you, okay? I have a K-9 unit, so if you try to run from me, you will get bit. You stay right there. Come on, Ace. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. I got enough PC to search the vehicle, but I'm just going to get Ace out and let him run around the vehicle. Come on, Ace. Find the drugs. There's no vehicles in there for you? There should be a whole list of vehicles. All you have to do is make sure when you're in my Discord, you go to the rules section. You guys got to read the rules, and you got to hit a thumbs up on it so you can be a community member. You got to hit thumbs up in the rules section. Oh my God. Ace! I'm a dog person, Ethan Montanas. The cool thing is, when every day that I get off work, my dog is waiting out my front door, just crying to see me. Alright, so K-9 did alert to the vehicle. Good boy. That's a good boy. Come on. Let's get you back in the vehicle. Let's get Ace back in here. Got him stretch his legs. He alerted for drugs. Tired Panda, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by and watching. That's a good boy. Alright, let's go and search the vehicle, see what we find. Got some more drugs off the streets. I think every single person I stopped tonight, besides like one person, had drugs on them.
Go fuck yourself.
Empty vial containing white powder residue, several pounds of heroin, a taser, and an IED. That's amazing. There's a freaking IED in here. Dang, man, you got some more drugs, huh? Run a narcotics field test. Alright, let's see if that's gonna be cocaine. Positive for heroin. Okay, sir. So at this time, you're going to be placed under arrest, obviously, for possession of heroin. Because you got more heroin in the vehicle. It's going to be the intent to distribute, which would be drug trafficking, since you have multiple individual baggies of heroin in there. The paraphernalia, which would be the used needle. The paraphernalia, which would be the meth pipe. You'll also be charged for the possession of methamphetamine. Yes, sir. And what's up with the IED in there? Is that just like a prop? Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and turn that over to detectives and see what they think about it. All right. Well, you're definitely taking that ride tonight, man. All right, sit tight. I'm going to put my charges on him. Owen Flores, you should be able to see him. Everybody should be able to see him. When I end the stream, I'll make sure I go in there, and everybody should be able to see that, unless one of my co-owners turn that off, but everybody should be able to go in there and check that out. All right, so let me go pet records and drug possession. Possession of heroin, possession of methamphetamine, drug trafficking. Property, paraphernalia. Let's do drug paraphernalia. Traffic, driving under influence of alcohol. And we'll go ahead and submit them charges right there. And then we'll go ahead and create a citation for a speed today, which will be 18 miles over the speed limit, 73 in a 60 mile per hour zone. And he'll go ahead and take that ride today. We'll figure out how much time he gets here in a minute.
Person with a firearm, possible 148 on.
All right, go and stand up for me.
Assistance required in Rockford Hills.
306 Charlie Dispatch, 1 male, 1015, Showman 32 transporting. There's a Ford Taurus right here.
10-4.
I think it's pretty sexy too. This whole pack is sexy. Savage King 2000, shout out to our sponsor, Savage King 2000. Sorry, Panda, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Everybody go over there and subscribe to Savage King 2000, one of our sponsors on the channel. His links down there in the description. Got 42 likes so far. Thank you guys for smashing the like button. You guys are amazing. We love you long time. All right, let me go ahead and tow this vehicle. Dispatch requesting tow.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Rockford Hills.
He was a horrible cop. Rich like Dre, do you see in my Discord, do you see the LSPDFR vehicles when I put them in there? When you die in LSPDFR, your eyebrows disappear? What kind of shit? See, Rich like Dre sees them in there. I don't see why anybody else don't. Like everybody else don't. Go, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming by. 306 Charlie Dispatch, coming back tonight. 1 mile 1015. Code 4.
10-4, copy.
It happens every time. That's so weird, Ghostlight 21. Oh, and no problem, man. I'm just glad that you guys could see him. It was like it confused me.
Suspect black scene in the Vespucci Canal.
It confused me because everybody that is a community member should be able to see them. You just gotta make sure you go to the rules section and hit a thumbs up.
Roger, dispatch, we are en route.
Okay, guys, so let's go into my computer. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna check our court cases. And for everybody that we arrested today, we're gonna figure out how much time they got. So Michael Hopkins, he got illegal possession of a firearm by felon. Let's reveal the outcome. He was fined $5,000, 1 year in prison for illegal possession of a firearm by felon. Let's see. Lazo Hot. He gave me a false name, but I only charged him for 2 things: driving while license suspended, possession of heroin. He got fined $656, license suspended for 18 months, granted probation. And then he was found not guilty for possession of heroin. I'm not too sure how that's possible. Whatever. Max Anderson. He was charged for possession of heroin, possession of methamphetamine, legal possession of a firearm. He was found not guilty of the heroin. I'm not too sure how this keeps happening. Possession of methamphetamine, he was charged $4,000. So this right here, when they found not guilty, the prosecutor probably tries to work with them and drops a charge for him. So that's probably what happens there. But he was fined $4,000 for possession of methamphetamine and 2 years in prison. And then illegal possession of a firearm was fined $762, 7 months in prison. So he got 2 years and 7 months in prison. Sam Johnson, he was charged for possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, illegal possession of a firearm by felon. So for possession of cocaine, he was fined $5,000, 3 years in prison. For possession of drug paraphernalia, he was fined $4,000, 4 years in prison. For possession of meth, he was fined $5,000, 4 years in prison. And illegal possession of a firearm by felon, he also got 4 years in prison and fined $4,000. So a total of 15 years in prison. So let's go ahead and keep going. This lady tried to steal my car while I was doing a drug test, but somebody right in front of my car. That's funny. Twins 2.0, long time no see, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, man. How you doing? Is it hard or easy to be a cop? I mean, it's easy. I mean, you just, as long as you know what you're doing, you're good. Sometimes you get shot down like I did the other day. Showed up on the scene for a simple misdemeanor warrant, and I had 4 guys shoot me to death. The judge got nicer, I guess. So this dude got 15 years in prison. For this guy, driving under influence and possession of meth. He was found not guilty for driving under influence and possession of meth. He got 4 years in prison. Again, the prosecutor probably dropped a charge for him and charged him for 1 charge, so he pleaded guilty to it. So for this one, he was charged for driving under influence, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of heroin, and possession of methamphetamine. So he was fined $524, license suspended for 7 months, granted probation for driving under influence. For possession of drug paraphernalia, was fined $4,000, 3 years in prison. Possession of heroin, found not guilty. Possession of meth, he was fined $4,000, 3 years in prison, for a total of 6 years in prison. And there we go. Yeah, at least I didn't lose my eyebrows when I died. Yeah, that's weird, man. Milestone for face reveal, 100,000 subscribers, I'll do a face reveal. And when I do that face reveal, it's going to be when we get our YouTube plaque. The silver YouTube plaque. I would love to get that. I will showcase.
We have a suspect on the run in Burton.
Let me turn my radio off. If I get that plaque, I will do a face reveal while I am showing the plaque right there. Roy Jones, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Yeah, it's not that hard, Tire Panda. Because sometimes AI are stupid and they ruin your patrols, but yeah, we will. I'm trying my hardest. I mean, we're at 11,500 right now. I mean, we still have a long road to drive down until we get to 100,000 subscribers. It's gonna be a long. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, but we still got a long way to make it to 100,000 subscribers. That's one of my main goals for this channel, is hit 100,000 subscribers, get that YouTube plaque. I would love to have that. So if you guys have friends that like this type of stuff, share it to them. Share these streams out, these videos. They really help me out when you share them, and smash that like button. And it also motivates me to keep it pushing and keep it going. And yeah, never give up. I will never give up on this channel. I mean, I never thought that I would make it to 11,500 subscribers, but look at us now. And I met so many people from YouTube, all you awesome people, and like one big old family around here. So remember, if you guys haven't joined my Discord, go over there and join my Discord. If you guys want to self-promote your YouTube channel, I have a self-promotion section in there where you guys can promote your YouTube channels. Just make sure when you join my Discord, you go to the rules and you give it a thumbs up. And that will make you a community member so you can actually see this stuff in the Discord, talk in general, and also be able to self-promote yourself. So all kinds of stuff for that. Ethan, I mean, yeah, YouTube. So after you hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube as a gaming channel, you'll be able to have ads on your videos, and it creates revenue for you. But I promise you, YouTube does not pay out what you think it does. Believe me. I couldn't pay rent with what YouTube pays out. That would be awesome, Goat. That would be awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it really helps out when you guys share it out to your friends and bring some new people over to the channel. Ethan, Montana's, yes, definitely start streaming. Definitely, if you play games, and I mean, what would it hurt if you just played games and just streamed it? You know what I mean? If you're playing the game anyways, you might as well stream it and gain a subscribers and stuff. I was going to use this one today. I have to use this in the future. I was going to do K-9 with it, but I just want to use mark units tonight. Yeah, we got the unmarked Ford Explorer right here. This thing is sexy too. I'm about to use this on the next stream. Spoiler alert for you guys. That thing is sexy right there. You don't like this Ford Explorer? This one flips? This one don't flip for me. At least I don't think it does. Let's see if it flips. Oh, it does. Great. Yeah, I had to put the vehicle meta in. Is that dude shooting at me? You piece of shit. Who are you shooting at? Shoot at me again. Yeah, you better run. For real. Who are you shooting at? The thing is sexy, but it does flip. I didn't even notice that. Well, we did have fun. Thank you all for coming by and watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to try to stream again today since I didn't stream yesterday, since I was so busy. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. This is what, an hour and 37 minutes streaming. And we had a lot of fun with it. Used one of my favorite packs on LSPDFR. If you guys want to get this pack right here, go to my Discord and go to the rules, hit a thumbs up, and you guys will be able to find it in my Discord for vehicles. So it'll be in under LSPDFR vehicles. And let's go ahead and give a shout out to all of our awesome sponsors. Go ahead and do that now. Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Roge. Big shout out to my brother from another mother, Roge. Mallet CNC Works, Vehicle Ranks, Gaming for Life, Dylan Garrison, Les, LSPDFR Trooper 923, A10 Thunderbolt Warhog. We got Savage King 2000. Rich Life Dre, big shout out to Rich Life Dre. You see him in the chat. Go over there and subscribe to him. Also, Savage King 2000 in the chat. Jace, Goon2 Ice, Michael is the Santa, Maddox, Navy GM, and Maddie is Ball. You guys go over there and subscribe to them, guys. And we'll see you guys on the next one. You guys stay blessed, stay safe out there, and I'll be streaming again very, very soon. Peace. Default Gang 1, shout out to you, brother. Thanks for coming by. We're 1 like away from hitting 50 likes. I would love for that one person just to smash that like button real fast. And while you're doing it, I'll go ahead and show you the cars that come with this pack. I guarantee that my textures are going to go out, but it's all good. Here, we'll do this before my textures actually go out. Let's go options. Let's go no cars, no peds. Perfect. And what we're going to do is go vehicle spawning. And we'll go ahead and grab. So this is a. Is this the same Tahoe? No, this is a. I thought it wasn't under sheriff too. What sheriff? What do I have as sheriff? Oh, it's a Ford Explorer. We have the Ford Explorer that comes with this pack. The Park Ranger is a Silverado. Is my stream messing up for you guys? YouTube saying something weird. The Silverado's sexy. I'm gonna have to use this soon too. I think it's sexy right there. Unmarked cruiser, we have the Dodge Charger, 2014 Dodge Charger. Yeah, the 2021 Tahoe would look sexy with this pack. That creator should actually do that. I'm not too sure who the creator is of this pack, but they did an amazing job. I have the Ford Taurus right here. Ford Taurus. The Dodge Charger, which we used at the beginning of our patrol. Crown Vic. PI2 is the Ford Explorer, and we already have spawned in. And then this is part of a whole nother pack. Alright, Rich Life J, definitely, man. Just hit me up. Alright, well, we are going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for helping us reach 53 likes. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for the motivation, all the support. Law enforcement, thank you for the super chats. And we'll see you guys on the next one. You guys stay blessed.